Hello, hello. Welcome in to another weekly Spirit Boost. I'm Tammy Mashtaberty, best-selling author of the books The Universe is Talking to You and The Higher Help Method. And I teach people how to tap into what I call the higher helpline of the universe. And why do we want to do that? Because we want guidance, we want answers, we want information, we want to increase happiness and have a better life. And so that is what I teach people how to do. And to really create that intimate relationship with spirit, source, to the divine, whatever you want to call it. And so happy Thursday. Today I am here to share with you I think, simple and fun exercise to increase abundance. Who doesn't want to increase abundance? And this exercise actually comes straight from my book, The Higher Help Method. I don't know why. I feel like my whole camera got messed up somehow. I'll have to fix that. But the book is behind me, The Higher Help Method. And it really is a fun exercise. I actually created it a couple years ago, I think, for myself when I was trying to come up with different exercises for different things, knowing that I was going to create this book at some point and share it with everybody. And so if you're not familiar with the Higher Help Method, it's really just how to partner with the universe and harness its energy to create a life you love waking up to every day, and obviously create positive change. I also use it to solve problems, to find answers, to find solutions. It's all purpose, really. But when it comes to creating something in your life, you often are focused on what's missing. We're focused on, I don't have this yet. We're focused on being stuck in some area. So if you are stuck around money and abundance and you're focused on not having it, it's not here yet, where is it? If you're focused on that piece of it, it's going to be a lot more difficult for you to create more of it. So the goal is, how can I focus on money and abundance in a positive way, so that not only am I asking the universe for more, but I'm also aligning with that. I'm also feeling good around that area, right? So that's why I created what I didn't create, but I call focused gratitude. Gratitude is amazing. It's one of the highest vibrations we can get to in terms of appreciation and really feeling love and gratitude. But I decided years ago that I would start focusing my gratitude in areas that I want to improve, or in areas that I'd like to maintain, but mostly improve. And why? Because when we are, like I said earlier, when we are focused on what is missing, when we are focused on what we don't have, we need to shift that. So if you're going to practice gratitude, you can practice gratitude on absolutely anything and it shifts your vibration. No doubt about it. But if you are stuck in some area, you really need to change your focus and your thoughts around that area the most, right? So if I can focus my gratitude in that area, I am now accomplishing asking the universe for more of what is good and shifting my vibration and my thoughts around that area. All in one step, all in one exercise, right? So there's a bunch of different exercises you can do that are all easy and simple. But one of my favorites that I actually happen to think is fun is what I call the gratitude jar. So what is the gratitude jar? It's literally whatever you decide to create. So it can be a mason jar. It can be something that you decorate pretty if you're crafty and creative. It can be something that you simply, on a sticker, you write gratitude and you stick it on something. It can be plastic. It can be glass. It can be anything that you did. It could be a mug, whatever you want, but I want it to really be your gratitude jar. And if you can stick something on it, just a sticker, a post-it, something that says gratitude on it. And you're going to place it somewhere that you will see. I like it in the kitchen personally because I'm always in and out, we're always in and out of our kitchen. So someplace that you are there often, that you can see it often, and that is obviously it's accessible. What are you going to do with this gratitude jar? What I want you to do is we're going to shift your focus around being grateful for the money that you already have. So what you're going to do is anytime you go out somewhere, you go out shopping, whatever, and you come home with a receipt, a paper receipt. I know we all have email me the receipt. No, I want you to get the paper receipts. You're going to come home with that paper receipt. If you want, and you do a lot of online shopping, which I do online shopping a lot, print it out if you can. Get the actual receipt. For every receipt that you get, you are going to write on the back of it, thank you, universe, or whomever you want. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, God, whatever, for the money. And you're going to place it in the gratitude jar. And you're going to do this for every receipt that you get until the jar is full, or the cup, or whatever you're using for it. At the end of, when the jar is full, whether it's the end of the month or whenever it gets to the point that it's full, every receipt you're writing on it, thank you, universe, thank you, God, thank you, whatever, for the money. And you're putting it in, and you're feeling the gratitude that you were able to purchase something, whether it's on a credit card, whether it's on, you paid cash, whether you used your debit card, I don't care, right? But you're going to say, thank you, universe, source, whatever, for the money. You're putting it in the gratitude jar. Once the gratitude jar is now full, you are going to take out each individual receipt and just take a couple of minutes as you're going through these receipts to feel grateful for the fact that you own these things, that you have these things. Obviously, if it's food, just be grateful for the fact that you were able to eat and nourish your body. Otherwise, if it's a tangible thing, that this is a sign of abundance in your life, right? I always say even gifts that other people give you are signs of abundance in your life because you didn't have to pay for it, right? So that's a sign of abundance. A gift is a sign of abundance. So you're going to just look through all those receipts and be so grateful for the fact that you were actually able to purchase all of these things during whatever period of time. Then you can toss the receipts out and you start again. And anytime you look at that gratitude jar, you say to yourself, I am so thankful for having money. I'm so thankful for all the money that I have. In doing that, you on a regular basis are going to be focusing on having the money rather than focusing on not having the money, which is what we don't want to focus on, right? And it's so easy to go there. It's so easy to go into what we are missing because it's what we're living at the time, right? When we're stuck in an area, that's why I always say, like, when you're trying to figure out what it is you want to create, start with what you don't like because we're living it, right? We're living what we don't like or what we don't want in an area that we're stuck. But if we can shift our energy around it, then we start creating from a different place. Then we start asking the universe and we're doing our part because remember, the universe doesn't manifest for you. The universe is a partner. So then the partner can start working for you and you're doing your part by keeping your vibration up, by keeping your thoughts positive about it, by focusing on what you have. Now you're opening yourself up to more. So that's why I love this gratitude exercise or this gratitude jar, because it's like a representation sitting, like I said, I like mine in the kitchen, but it's a representation sitting in your life that you are actively using. So remember, anytime now you're at a store and they said, you want print or email, right? You're going to say, I'd like a printed receipt. so that you can take it home and you can write out, thank you, universe, for the money, put a little heart, put a little exclamation point, whatever you want to do. Again, create, make the jar anything that you want to make it, whatever you want to do with it, however crafty and creative you want to get. I've always been a crafty and creative person. I like glitter pens and I like stickers, and that's who I am. So, but if you're like, listen, Tammy, I'm just going to use a mug that maybe has the word gratitude on it already, you do you. Right? Whatever you want, but I want it to really represent gratitude. I want it to somehow have gratitude, the word on it, even if it's a Post-it. Because then every time you look at it, you're going to go, oh my gosh, I have more than I think. Oh my gosh, thank God for all of this, these signs of abundance, that I'm able to purchase these things, that I'm able to get these groceries, whatever it might be. And again, I do online shopping as well. You can print out those receipts and add them in the jar. Jar gets full. You take a few minutes to look at all of it and say, oh my gosh, I have so much more than I thought. I am already abundant. Look at all of these receipts, right? It's like proof in front of you. You don't have to question it. You don't have to guess. You don't have to try and believe something that maybe your mind doesn't believe yet, because it's in front of you. It's tangible. So that's why I like that exercise. A bonus, which is also in the book, is a thank you for the savings exercise that you can do anywhere you are. So if you're at the grocery store and you get something on sale, if you're buying something anywhere that you're getting on sale, if you get a gift, you stop to notice that and go, oh my gosh, this can of peas or whatever you're buying, right? These tomatoes are on sale. Thank you, universe, for the savings. Thank you, thank you, thank you for these savings. I don't care if it's 10 cents off, right? It's still a savings. It's still a sign of abundance that you get to keep that money that the sale is. And that's just something you can do in the moment, while you're shopping, while you're doing something, whatever, that again is bringing in that appreciation for the abundance in your life. Just shifting these little things that we're doing will shift our mindset, shift our point of attraction, shift our energy around an area that we are trying to improve, that we are trying to change in some way. Now, the other part of my higher help method is asking the universe for help and asking the universe to partner with you. So if you are watching this on Facebook or YouTube, under the video in the description, I'm giving you a free abundance prayer that you can start saying every day. So now you're asking the universe for help. You're doing one or both of these exercises. If you just do the free prayer, and again, it's on YouTube and Facebook, it's right below in the description. You'll get the link. If you just do that and do the gratitude exercise that I just shared with the gratitude jar, and maybe sprinkle in the thank you for the savings, you will shift your energy. You will see a difference. It works. If you don't believe me, try it. It's simple. It doesn't take a lot of time. Just say, you know what? I don't know if this actually works. I've tried everything, but this is pretty easy and it's a free prayer. And I just gave you the exercise. So you know what? I think I'm just going to try this for a couple weeks and see what happens. Then come back and report to me, because it will shift your energy and it will engage the universe, your higher helpers, all of the guides, everything that we have available to you. Are engaging them with the free prayer, and you are doing the gratitude exercise, which does two things. It asks the universe for more of what you're grateful for, and it also shifts your energy, which is really, you're doing like a chunk of you're doing 2 of the 4 steps of the higher help method just in doing that. So I'm giving it all to you. You can get that free prayer underneath and try this exercise. And if anybody has tried it or you do try it, type it in, whether you're on here live with me or not. I always forget to say like the video if you're on here live with me, just to help me get it out there to more people. And in addition to all of this, I always forget to say that the summit, the Elevated Existence Summit, is happening live. If you're not part of that, that link is also below the video on YouTube and Facebook, and it is also in my bio on Instagram, where you can join me live at 1 p.m. Eastern today with Julie Renee Doring, who is amazing when it comes to working in the quantum field for healing, for wealth. We'll be talking about both of it today at 1 p.m. Eastern. And then tomorrow, as part of the Elevated Existence Summit, and only if you are part of the Elevated Existence Summit will you get access to me live in a Zoom room doing oracle card readings. I always do a group oracle card reading for everybody, whether you're getting an individual reading or not, and then I do individual readings. So that is happening tomorrow as part of the summit as well. And if you're not already part of it, you can join. It is completely free, elevatedexistencesummit.com. We started in January, but we go through mid-April with live interviews every Tuesday and Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern, and then a free 48-hour replay period. And what I think the reason I do it that way, and I've heard from so many of you that you're like, thank you, this is the best, is that I don't cram a bunch of interviews into 1 week. So you sign up for a summit and you're like, you're doing 2 interviews a day. How in the hell am I going to watch all that? But there's so many people I'm interested in, but I don't have any time. We do 2 a week and you get 48 hours to listen. So you can actually listen to the ones that you want to listen to. And you can join us live in the Zoom room at 1 p.m. Eastern if you would like to. Otherwise, the replay goes out. I believe it's usually live at 3 p.m. Eastern every day. So you can join on elevatedexistencesummit.com. You can join us there. So I'm doing Julie Renee at 1 p.m. today, and my oracle card readings, it's the second one I'm doing for the group, is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern also. So you can join me in Zoom live for a reading. And then next week, actually, I'm teaching a live class on signs and synchronicity next Thursday. So if you're not part of the summit yet, great time to join because there's still so much to come. We still have like another 7 weeks or something like that, 8 weeks, maybe by the time we're done of live stuff. So it's so much fun. But I want you to get that free prayer below, to start asking the universe for help in bringing more abundance into your life. And you are going to try the gratitude exercise. Like I said, right now, if you don't have time to be crafty, grab a mug, grab an old jelly jar, whatever, right? I just want you to start doing it so that you can start shifting your energy around it. And then you will see a difference if you do those 2 things. And I want you to report back to me. If anybody has the book and has done these things, let me know. I remember I had somebody email me and she was like, Tammy, I just decided to do everything because the book is broken out into topic, right? So it gives you all the tools you need for each topic. The first part of the book is the method. The second part of the book is all of the topics. So, here it is, by the way. The second part of the book is all the topics. And so under abundance and money, I have prayers that you can use. I have gratitude exercises. I just shared you the one. I have rituals. I have lists of crystals. I have lists of higher helpers. I had somebody email me and she's like, you know what? I decided to work on money and abundance. And I thought, why the hell not do everything in that section? She's like, I did all the rituals. I'm doing all the gratitude exercises and I cannot believe it's working. And I'm like, first of all, I'm so excited that you did it all. You're like me, go big or go home, right? Like, let's just supercharge everything. But it works, you guys. And it doesn't, the best part is it doesn't take a lot of time. And most of the stuff that I try to do is like fun. So I'm giving you 2 free tools here right now, the abundance prayer below, and then the gratitude exercise I gave you. And thank you for liking the video. I see the likes coming in. You guys are amazing. Hi from Sweden. Happy soul from Sweden. I love your name. Marilyn says the summit is amazing. Thank you so much. We are in our 12th season, which I still can't even believe. But it is so much fun. It is so much fun to do. And we just hang out and we have a blast and we learn things and there's free healings and free meditations. And there's just so much. It's just like a feel good thing. Claire says, "Hi, Tammy and friends. I love this gratitude exercise. I will start doing this soon." Yes, I do have a lot of money prosperity and I would like to see more. Also, the free pair to see if it works. Yes, try it. And then when you see me on here again, you let me know how it works for you, because I don't, even if you have it, you're going to shift your energy even more in a way to bring in more with more ease. Alexa says, "Yes, thank you. I've been to summits with 6 a day." I mean, let me ask you a question. How are you supposed to do? Who has the time to do that? Nobody has the time to do that. Like, I don't know how. I mean, I've seen it where like there's even one a day is too much for me to be able to catch. But like 2 a day or 3 a day, or you choose, it's too much. So that's why I do it the way that I do it, because this is how I would want to listen to it. Because what if I do want to, like, maybe you don't want to hear everybody, but maybe you do. This way you're able to do it. Marilyn said, "Can you share the gratitude jar with others in the house?" Sure. I mean, if you're all part of one family, like if it's you and your significant other or whatever, and then you can kind of go through it together at the end if you want to. You can also each have your own gratitude jars, where now you're seeing it multiplying even more than once for the household, right? So however you want to do it. But yeah, absolutely. If you're in one household unit, absolutely, definitely. Okay. So I think I got everybody's questions. Hi, Sherry. My friend Sherry's on Instagram. Okay. So I think that I've shared everything I wanted to share with you guys today. I'm going to go, actually, I have to go feed my goats outside. And then I'm going to hop on the 1 p.m. interview with Julie Renee Doring, again, where we'll be talking about working in the quantum field for not just health and healing. I mean, she healed herself from multiple cancers, from being told she would have a life in a wheelchair. Her story is amazing, but also how she applies the same principles to wealth. So we are going to be talking about that at 1 p.m. Eastern. And then again, tomorrow in the summit, I will be doing live oracle card readings, which I always look forward to. And I always have a blast with all of you guys. And it's so much fun now on Zoom to be able to see everybody. So until then, I wish you a very elevated weekend. And in addition to your abundance prayer that you are getting from me for free below on YouTube and Facebook, and in addition to the free gratitude exercise that I just gave you to try from my book, directly from my book, The Higher Help Method, I want you to do something that brings you joy this weekend. If you go shopping, put the receipt in your gratitude jar, right? But do something that brings you joy, no matter how big, no matter how small. It will shift your energy. It will make you feel good, and you deserve it. So I will see you back here for another weekly Spirit Boost next Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Again, if you're not part of the summit, elevatedexistencesummit.com to join us. It is free. And I will see you guys next week. Bye, everyone.